Hi everyone, I wasn't going to come on and do another video, but I was guided to. So I've just finished uploading the tarot cards video, and then I was guided to come on and do an angelic Reiki healing video. I didn't plan to actually do another video, but here I am. Today I did a yoga session, and after having conversations with friends in regards to certain energies or certain things that have kind of been I guess going on in their lives. I mean, everyone's different, as you know, but I think with how the energies have been quite recently, and especially connecting with this lifetime, is to do with forgiveness. And when I did my yoga session today, it kind of made me think, in my own respect, with certain things going on, because I've done quite a lot actually in the last 8 years or so. I've done Yusai Reiki practitioners course. I have been to mediumship groups. I have done tarot events, and now I'm doing tarot and angelic Reiki holistic events. I've also done shamanic healing, going back 7 generations and healing my ancestral family line, connecting with my parents, grandparents and other ancestors. I've also done angelic Reiki healing practitioners course, and I've done the master teachers, so I can teach. And I've also done Atlantean healing practitioners course as well. So past life regression I've also done as well. So I've kind of done quite a lot to actually get to where I am, and it kind of made me feel that it's amazing actually, because even doing something simple like yoga, how that can bring up energies to do with childhood, past lives, all sorts of things. So some of that came up for me today, and yeah, it's just kind of interesting actually in that respect, because with past lives, which I kind of mentioned a little bit in my reading previously, is that there are connections with past lives, and I didn't actually know until I did past life regression that who these people are and their kind of role in my life right now. Yeah, it's kind of made me see things in a totally different way, and to step back and see things how they truly are, I suppose. We're all on a different journey. We've all got lessons to learn and what have you, which I didn't get that before. So it kind of, forgiveness I think also is the main, I need to cut my fringe again, the main thing I think in this, you know, and I do mention that in my reading of forgiveness, because I always like to connect with certain things that my guides give me, so then I connect that with other people, because I feel that with certain things, if we don't then like relate to people, it could be totally different circumstances, but the emotions and everything are still the same or similar. So I feel that my guides and spirit and that, they give me these kind of like tasks actually, so then I complete them, I do them, and then I pass them on to somebody else, like doing these videos. And as I say, working out who certain people are, connection with a past life, and why they've come into my life, and what I learn from them and what they learn from me, if that makes sense. And for me, there's like stuff that came up with childhood and past lives, and it kind of made me think forgiveness. Not because like with people that with, you know, their behaviour and everything, what they did and everything else, and I'm cool with that, no, but for myself. So I'm not carrying it, you know, I'm not carrying with me, you know, I'm not carrying it. And I did have an interesting session with a friend in Glastonbury with the tuning forks, and I let a lot of stuff go. It was like, oh wow. And she's amazing. I think we'll be friends for a very long time, but I thought I dealt with a lot of stuff, and obviously we hold things in our bodies that sometimes we don't realise, but I released a lot, and I came out of hers feeling like a completely different person, and that helps me when I do my readings, when I do my healing, because I don't want to be passing any of my stuff onto anybody else, because it's my stuff to deal with, you know. So, and that's why I can't have certain people or certain energies and that around me, and that's why my friend circle has changed a lot, because I can't have low vibrational people around me. I'm not being difficult or anything like that, but I can't have people around me like that, because I can't carry, you know, those kind of energies or whatever, and then I go off and I do healing on people when I do my events. So I'm always really mindful of my energy with people, because I feel it's really important actually, because they come to me for healing. I've got another event coming up, and there was a lady that I was chatting to at my last event, and she was asking me for details, because she said, I would like my husband to come to you for healing. And I'm like, wow, that's my second guy that's going to come for healing. So I just kind of like, I'm going to do some distant angelic Reiki in a moment, but I just wanted to kind of connect with that, as I feel, I mean, I don't think anyone's completely 100% healed, you know, but I think it's important with healers to do their shadow work and to deal with their own shit, basically, before they start healing others. You know, that's just my opinion. People don't have to agree with me, but that's why I feel with spirit, they give me these things or situations that happen so I can deal with them, and then I can pass them on, and then, you know, deal with them with a video. My throat chakra is wanting to close again. It's been wanting to close, you know, usually when I do these videos it's okay, but it's been wanting to close, and I just feel there's certain energies that don't want me to do these videos, excuse me. They don't want me to do these videos, or they don't want me to talk about certain things, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to continue doing it because I think it's important, really. You know, I'm going to do some work on my throat chakra, but it's just annoying because I want to do these videos. I want to share these experiences with people because I feel that if people don't connect with that kind of inner standing or understanding, or whatever you call it what you will, but then how can they connect with people? How can they share their gifts with people with that kind of connection if they're still carrying their own shit? I just, you know, I just feel it's important to get that out there. And I just feel with forgiveness, and I also want to say that there are some people who've tried to sabotage my connections and what have you. I already know who they are, and you know, that's, if they want to do that, that's entirely up to them. But the way that I see it is, how would they feel if I was going to do that to them, you know? And I always look at that from a different perspective. If people want to try and do certain things to somebody, right, or their downfall, or this, that and the other, how would they feel if I did that to them? They wouldn't particularly like it. So, you know, I'm just saying, people just need to be mindful what kind of energies that they're putting out there, because, you know, that we are in a time of karma, ancestral karma, the karmic trench, you know, and things can easily change. So I just, you know, want to put that out there for people to be mindful the kind of energies that they're projecting towards people. So anyway, I've kind of like chatted enough. Let's get on and do some distant angelic Reiki. Okay, so when you're ready, take a deep breath in and out. Close your eyes if you wish to. Okay, when you're ready, take a deep breath in and out. And I'm kind of with connecting with this distant angelic Reiki of forgiveness. It doesn't mean that a person or people's behaviour, you accept it. It means that you are free. You no longer carry any of that. Doesn't mean that their behaviour is acceptable. Doesn't mean that you kind of, you know, with accepting their behaviour, but it's a kind of forgiveness. And sometimes people need to forgive themselves, you know, and not be too hard on ourselves. Sometimes we can be our worst critic, you know. And people want to criticize, they can criticize, but some people just need to look at themselves and some of the energies that they're putting out there. But it's all forgiveness. Forgive yourself, because you deserve peace. Okay, need another deep breath in and out. All for forgiveness, forgiving yourself. Is connecting with past lives and this life. Doesn't mean to say anyone's behaviour is acceptable. It just means you deserve peace, and you are no longer feeling trapped, angry, upset about the situation or the outcome. You are free. You are free. Beautiful. Just enjoy this beautiful, distant, angelic Reiki healing. I actually have my lovely Labradorite crystal skull with me today. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely lovely. So I love connecting with crystal skulls. Really lovely. Okay, so I have Lemurian Starchild oracle cards to connect with today. Whoa! Oh my goodness, there's like too many. No, I'm going to shuffle again. They're all beautiful cards, but it's like there's too many, you know. I can't like read like half of the deck, you know, in... I maybe do a reading actually at some point with the Lemurian Starchild oracle cards, actually, because they are really beautiful cards. Okay, so the card is flow, release, control, divine will, oceanic consciousness. So kind of go with the flow with things, go with the ebb and flow of life. Maybe go off to the ocean, go to the sea, you know, and sit there and meditate and just listen to the waves. That can be therapeutic in itself, you know. Go for a paddle in the sea if you want to, go for a swim in the sea. Water's very healing. Water is definitely very healing. So release control of an outcome, of how you wish things to be in your life, and divine will. Have trust in divine spirit, however you see the universe to be. Kind of give everything over to spirit, give everything over to God or the universe or Mother Earth, you know, however people see, but I'm going to have a look at the book. Any excuse actually to read this book because it is absolutely incredible. Really lovely. Let's see what the book says. Let's have a look. Okay. It's in here somewhere. Where is it? Here we go. Flow, release control, divine will, oceanic consciousness. Lemurian Starchild, the waves have a message for us. Look at the waves of the ocean, the meandering river and the flow of clouds. Can we stop the waves? Make them completely still? Even if we try to block the river, the flow will always find a way. We are like the ocean, the river and the water, which is unstoppable because it is in the flow. We can also be a rock when we need to stand our ground at times, but this card invites us to be like water, which can be both at the bottom of the ocean and in the clouds in the sky at the same time. How lovely is that? I think there's usually an affirmation. Oh yeah. I surrender to the flow of love that is leading us back to source. Oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, what a lovely card. Flow. Absolutely incredible. So I'm going to finish with my tuning fork. To bring in some happy, positive energies of flow, going with the ebb and flow of life and divine connections. I love this tuning fork, it's just so peaceful. Bring in peace, happiness and divine connection into your life. I hope you have enjoyed this distant angelic Reiki healing video, and I will see you soon for another video. Look after yourselves, and the sun is shining today, which is beautiful. So if you get a chance, go out, enjoy the sun, maybe go for a paddle in the sea, whatever you wish to do. Connect with nature, go for a walk in the forest, do some grounding, but just remember to be kind to yourselves. Self-love is very important, especially in times like these. So look after yourselves.